Welcome everyone, a good Erev Shabbos. As we are coming to Shabbos Shira, and we're learning the Mishna Yomis for this Erev Shabbos of Shabbos Shira, coming down the home stretch of Masechtas Makos before starting the very difficult Masechta of Shavuos, and we are learning Mishnah Yud Beis and Yud Gimel, sponsored by the Fish family, Nishmas Basik Bas Rabbi Shlomo ben Avram Alevi Perel Bas Ruvain, also sponsored Nishmas David ben Chaim Lefu Shalem for Yomis ben Chayesara and Yaakov ben Bas Yaleya for the gesund and well-being of Avram Yom Benish ben Malki Yehudis and family, by Eri Chazan Nishmas Rav Yedidya Toledano, his Zayda, and also for the safety of the brave soldiers in Eretz Yisrael and the rescue of the hostages. We're sponsored by Yo Klugman and family for their Parnasa Gesund and Nachas, for Shleima for Moshe Meir ben Esther Fadl, for Rivka Bashir Leah, Dvar Bashar Shabina, and Meir ben Chayesar. They should have a Refu Shleima B'Sei Shechel Yisrael. The Mishnah says, Keitzad Malkanoisai. What is the procedure of the Malkus if somebody did a lav and he needs to be flogged? They have a beam in the ground, a vertical beam, and they tie him to it. It reaches, midway. It doesn't go to his chest. It reaches till his chest, and they tie his hands to either side of the beam. They tie his hands to the beam, Helach v'Helach, on either side. The Chazon HaKnesses, and the Chazon means the overseer of the court, the Chazon HaKnesses, the Knesses is a lotion of gathering, the attendant of the court, Oicheis b'Begadav, grabs hold of his clothing, of the hemline, the neckline of his shirt, and nikru, if it tears, niframu, and if it tears on the seam, then it tears on the seam, or if it gets into tatters, it gets into tatters. Achu megala esliba, until he uncovers his heart. There was a stone that the one who flogged stood on, the Chazan HaKnesses stood on. Chazan HaKnesses oimid oleha, he stood upon it. Uritzua shel egel biyadai, and a strap of calf skin was in his hand. This is a calf skin from a shar, from an egel. Kfula echad l'shnayim, it was folded over, so it became two, and ushnayim la'arba, and it was folded over again, and it became four. That's the way the Kahati is mashma. The Rav is mashma that they used two straps. There were two straps, and each one was folded over to give it four. And ushtei ritzuas oilos v'yardosba, and woven in them were two ritzuas, two thin straps of donkey hide, donkey skin. And the reason is because he's being punished that Yoda Shorkeneu, the axe, recognizes its master, the Chamor Evas Balav, and the donkey knows its owner's trough, but this person who sinned did not recognize his creator. Now, Yoda Tefach, Mishna Gimel tells us the handle of the strap was a tefach, v'rochpo tefach, the width of the strap was a tefach, v'roisha magia al pikreisai, and its length is that the tip reached over to the person's belly. Umaka oisai shlish milafanav, and he was flogged a third in the front, ushtei yodas milacharav, and 2/3 in the back. The one who was flogged was not standing, or sitting, but rather elamuta, he was leaning over the beam. Shenema v'pilu ha'shofet, the judge casts him down. V'amaka biyadei achas, the one who flogs, does it with one hand, b'kol koichai, with all of his strength. So this was some terrible punishment. We shouldn't sin. We should never need to have punishments. Loi bezev v'loi baba, not in this world, not in the next world. I want to remind you that we would love to have you join us for our Zoom Daf Yomi, as we learned the very fascinating Masechta of Sanhedrin. And Motzei Shabbos this week is 8:15. You just take your computer. You have to upload Zoom. But once you upload Zoom, you go to zoomdaf.com, and put in meeting code RMMW, my initials, Rabbi Moshe Weiss, all in capital letters. That's all it's to it. And then you become part of our family. We'd love to embrace you. If you would like to sponsor one of these shiurim, my text is 718-916-3100, 718-916-3100. A daf or a Mishna Yomis is 180. A Chumash year is 360. And you can also sponsor the next entire Masechta of Mishna Yomis, as we soon to start this coming week Shavuos. An entire Masechta mentioned every night is $1,000. 718-916-3100. Thank you very much for joining us, and have a wonderful Shabbos.